Alright guys, here it is, the truck update. Yes, it is time to talk about the truck. Got it back a couple days ago. I'm pretty happy with it. The work that was done, I brought it to a Coast Tire. And if you're not familiar, I think Coast is only located in Pennsylvania and New York. And if my facts are straight, I believe it's two brothers, and one brother controls the New York side of things, and the other brother controls all the Pennsylvania stores. I don't know, it's a chain store, and what I've concluded is that they do a lot of simple stuff, and if you need some complex work done, it might not be the best place to go. I'm happy with the mechanic. The place that I went, it's basically like 7 or 8 mechanics, but only one of them was qualified enough to work on my truck. So what that tells me is that they do, tire rotations and oil changes. They don't do a whole lot of mechanical work. But there was one dude there that was a truck guy, and he was able to help me out and do the work I needed. Overall, I'm very happy with everything everything I wanted to get done pretty much got done. What I wasn't happy with is like certain things, like for example, the gas tank. This truck has two 20-gallon tanks. One is on the left side, and there's also a 20-gallon reserve tank on the right side. Now I wanted it replaced, but instead of replacing it, he just basically tested it out, found out that it worked fine, so he just left it. He didn't replace it because it didn't really need to be replaced. So that's not really what I wanted, but I'm still happy everything's functional. But you know what I mean? So he kind of looked at my list of work that needed to be done, which is very long, and went through it and said, yeah, this is okay, this is okay. Little things like I want a new air filter, not because it was dirty, just because I want a new air filter. You know what I mean? But he looked at it and said, yeah, it's pretty clean, I'll just leave it. So little stuff like that, I guess I was slightly annoyed by, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Any of the stuff he didn't do, I could do myself. But overall, I am very happy. I think you guys, I don't know, I don't think you ever saw it black. So yeah, obviously it's black now. I did take your advice. A lot of people told me that the gray primer is just not going to hold up. It's very porous, and it would be really, really rusted by the end of winter. So like I said, I took your advice on that, and I did end up painting it. I'm very happy that it came out. Basically just blacked everything out. Went down to Lowe's. I think I spent $90, $95 on paint. I got Rust-Oleum satin black, and it had the primer in it. And that's it. I mean, what's nice about this is if it gets scratched up, a rock hits it, who cares? I got extra paint, I just, touch it up. So I'll keep an eye on any kind of rust poking through. As far as like body work, the only thing it needs is on the inside. There's a hole there and a hole on the other side, and that is it. The frame is in very good condition. There's surface rust, of course, but there's nothing that's nothing that has to be taken care of right away. In other words, there's no major frame damage, nothing that's going to fall apart, rot out, anything like that. So I'm very happy about that. I think I mentioned in the previous video talking about the truck, but I did replace all the headlights, the highs and the lows. I replaced bulbs, pretty much every bulb in the entire truck. I did replace the plastics when I got the truck back for the side marker, as well as the running lights on top. All right, so those are all new, so you can actually see the lights nice and bright. I'll give you a little demo of that a little bit later. What else? Take a quick look in the inside here. So I did put the new seat cover in. Actually, my wife did, because this is a real huge pain in the butt to tie up. I know it looks pretty straightforward, but it took her probably a half an hour just figuring out the instructions that came with this thing. But yeah, this is the old school, truck cover. It's like the, I don't know what it's called, I forget. But it's kind of like period correct. You know what I mean? I went with I had some kind of a canvas type thing, and it was cool for a while, but honestly, it slid around too much. I like this because when I get in and my ass slides on the seat, it doesn't go anywhere. It's nice and tight. It's also a much warmer, comfortable material than what was on here before. That's pretty much for the inside. Eventually, I'll get a new dash because it's all cracked to crap. All right, so anyway, let's stop talking and get this thing started. Open the hood here. Talk more about that in a second. Buzzing's the because I don't have a seatbelt on right now. All right. So she starts right up. You put the lights on. The high beam's on. Alright, so I did switch out all the plastics and the bulbs for the running lights, the side markers, turn signals, headlights, the whole thing. So everything's nice and bright. Nothing's dull, which is awesome. Lighting's a little bit dark. You guys can't see crap, but anyway, I got a new fuel pump. I got new spark plugs, new wires. I had the carburetor completely cleaned. So between all that work, it's idling and running smoothly. No issues at all. So I'm very happy with that. Reach in here, give it a little bit of a little punch of power. So yeah, I mean, I don't have any complaints. It's working. You know, it's painted. It's looking fresh. It's got some life back into it. You know, he checked the four-wheel drive to make sure everything was lubed properly. No issues there at all. So, you know, four-wheel drive should be working fine this winter. I'm just happy with it, you know. It's cool. I love it. It's my truck. I will have this for a very, very long time. All right, that's pretty much it. So, I'm sure he had other things to say. Honestly, I just don't remember them. But, you know, overall, like I said, I'm happy. I'm happy with my experience. I'm probably going to need some electrical work done in the future. But besides that, I want your opinion on something, actually. I want all the truck guys to chime in. This truck does have a 4-piece rear window. All right, so it has an open, you know, the window opens on both sides. I kind of want a solid back window. I want a solid tinted rear window. And I don't know if that's making a mistake to do that. I don't know if that's a good idea. So I want the truck guys to tell me, you know, if you have a back window, do you open it? Do you use it? Is it drafty in the winter? Is it essential in the summer to get the airflow going? I don't know. But I want your opinion on that for sure. Because I'm on the fence whether to get a solid rear window or to just keep this with the, you know, opening option. Holy crap. I'm looking through the little viewfinder here. And I can't see much. The sun went down. That's how much I babbled. I talked right through the sun going down. So hopefully you guys saw something while I was, you know, talking and rambling on. Anyway, walking back. Let's go see what Gus is doing real quick before I shut the camera off. Little guy. He was out here for a while and he was tired, so he wanted to go in. But he's waiting here for me. What a good boy. Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. Being a guard dog, aren't you? Yes, you are.